Corporate governance is a fundamental concept in the world of business and finance. It refers to the system by which companies are directed, managed, and controlled. It defines the relationship among the board of directors, management, shareholders, and other stakeholders, and set the structure through which company objectives are set. Performance is monitored and accountability is ensured. The word governance implies guidance, supervision, and control. So, corporate governance is essentially about how a corporation is governed to achieve its strategic goals in a responsible, transparent, and ethical manner. So, let's begin by exploring the concept of corporate governance. Corporate governance is based on principles such as accountability, transparency, fairness, and responsibility. This principle aim to ensure that decision making within a company is done with integrity and with consideration for all stakeholders. It involves both the internal mechanism like policies, codes of conduct, and internal control system, and external mechanism such as legal regulation, market competition, and shareholder activism. Now let's move to the objective of corporate governance. The primary objective of corporate governance is to protect the interests of shareholders while also considering the needs of other stakeholders like employees, customers, suppliers, and community. It aims to ensure effectiveness and ethical management of the organization, build trust and confidence among investors, regulators, and the public, enhance the long-term value of the company and improve its performance, reduce the risk of fraud, mismanagement, and corporate failure, promote transparency and accountability in decision making, strengthen the control mechanism including internal audits and board oversight. When companies follow strong corporate governance practices, they are more likely to attract investment, perform better, and maintain a positive reputation in the market. Next, we discuss the scope of corporate governance. Corporate governance covers a wide range of activities and structure. These include board structure and functioning. This refers to the composition of the board of director, the separation of role between the CEO and chairman, the presence of independent directors, and the board's committees such as audit, risk, and nomination committees. Shareholders' rights and responsibilities. It ensures that shareholders can influence significant decisions, receive timely and accurate information, and exercise their voting rights fairly. Transparency and disclosure. Companies are expected to disclose financial and non-financial information clearly and consistently, such as financial report, risk exposures, and governance policies. Ethical conduct and compliance. This includes establishing codes of ethics, compliance with laws and regulation, and the prevention of corruption and conflicts of interest. Stakeholders engagement. Corporate governance also involves recognizing the rights of stakeholders beyond shareholders. This includes fair treatment of employees, environmental responsibility, and community development. Risk management and internal control. Sound governance involves identifying potential risks and implementing systems to manage them effectively, including financial, operational, and reputational risk. In summary, corporate governance is not just a regulatory requirement or a theoretical framework. It is a practical system that influences how a company operates on a daily basis and how it is perceived in the eyes of stakeholders. Strong corporate governance can lead to better decision making, sustainable growth, and resilience during time of crisis. On the other hand, weak governance can result in poor performance, legal performance, and the loss of trust. Therefore, understanding the concept, objective, and scope of corporate governance is essential for anyone involved in business, from student and professional to investor and policymakers. So thank you for watching this lesson on corporate governance. Let's continue to build business that are not only profitable but also responsible and accountable.